Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bobcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Zips offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Zips headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive, coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Finley. Got his man on the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Lost a throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Offense now working in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Simmons. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This quarterback is having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll go to the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's McCormick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the... And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Finley. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To throw, it's Navarro. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Back to the air one more time. And they can't make the connection. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Navarro. quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Bobcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throws for the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Golden. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Zips have their offense in high gear. Dropping back, it's Finley. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up second down.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll try the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And good blocking in space out there to give them enough room to pick up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Finley. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the try is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Ohio, 7, Akron,
0. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Navarro. Makes the grab on the left. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Zips will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grab near the marker. It's Dennis. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a wide-open receiver. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. He makes a grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he did
nothing but green ahead. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 10 over Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and then just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's taking the shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Zips are in the hurry-up.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Back to throw, it's Finley. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Akron.
Touchdown.
I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll heave it deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Scanning the field, it's Navarro. Finds his tight end. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Williams. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner is stopped. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. trying to get to him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Ohio State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Finley. Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't move the chains. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Zips will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Grabbed on the outside, it's McCormick. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking to throw on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy.
It's a big stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Navarro. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The ball is on the 18. They need 4 on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Athens, Ohio for an entertaining first half than you? Here's a quick recap. toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunt. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
I really like this slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. The give out of the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Navarro. He slings it deep to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Pulls it, fired, complete. Stopped after making the catch. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Zips moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard.
That makes the score. Ohio 31. Akron 17.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, bro.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. To the air, it's Navarro. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Bobcats send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And they'll mark the spot on this one just outside the 40-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's a draw. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And you got to wonder about the confidence of this kid. It's been up and down. 1 for 4 now in this game kicking after that miss.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The throw. He's got it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. Off play action. The quick out. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? They move the tight end all over. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 17 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the tailback. Nifty little dance step. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air, it's Finley. He's right on target. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fires to the big fella.
And those on the receiver, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's back to throw on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Third down coming.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Zips will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Using his legs, it's McCormick. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Now facing a third and long.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Shakes off the defender. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Zips. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
38, Akron, 24.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Pugh. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quick pass on the fly motion. Nice move to keep moving. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
A loss of 5 yards on the play.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Trying to get the corner. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Navarro. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Flying out to the left. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Akron. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
Number 22.
So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. On the ground, it's McCormick. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Caught in the backfield, it's Pugh. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line, it's Wilson. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Zips want to crank the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They think there's room to run to the right here. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Good enough for a first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
22 brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And, guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great touchdown Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the ATL for some time. They're up by 31 over the Astronauts.
They'll run the option.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. Touchdown, Bobcats! They move on top here in the fourth.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They believe they can run right here. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. On the ground, it's Simmons. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Adams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. What a snag by the defense. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. And they get the sack just like that.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dropping back, it's Navarro. They're bringing heat. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Hunt. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Zips in the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Adams.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it at the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
The 10-yard line. First and goal, Akron.
Looking to move it through the air. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. To the air, it's Finley. He caught it. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.